Some crazy guy in India has decided to declare war on us, and we are going to go and deal with him, with his army. At least once our armies get there. We will do that. We will do that. Someone accepted a peace offer. What do my factions look like? Not too bad, actually. Pratihara Delhi Subjugation War. Looks like my vassal has taken back the capital from the Umayyads. Let's go with a faith on her. She's my kinswoman. A jihad for Arabia. The great Caliph Ubaid has decided to call a jihad against the Kafirs in the Kingdom of Arabia. He urges all righteous Shia Muslims to take up arms against the depraved Empress Eusebia of the Roman Empire for the glory of Islam. Allah is merciful. Damn it. Okay. Well, it's the Shia one, so it's not going to be that much of a jihad compared to what it could be. Okay, so with this one, let's take these guys up here to his capital and just get ready to siege it down. First, some. Oh wait, no, he controls this land. I can't stop thinking about all those prisoners in my dungeon. They are completely. They are at my complete mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear their sweet screams, to see the panic in their eyes. Resist my foul impulses. We're 14. We shouldn't be torturing people, right? Now we'll take these guys up to Gilan. We're at 50% on the war that they've declared for Goa. Alright, you know what? I don't want to make this war go longer than I have to have it go. Let's raise up some more armies. Go to Kurdistan. And it looks like they actually have quite a few troops. Court Chaplain Sergius bursts into my chambers. Damn it, he's one of my good generals. I didn't check to see what he was. Al-Amra has... or our mission to Al-Amra has given us tech. We need a new steward. If I wasn't at war, I could demand... Oh wait, he likes me because we're being invaded, right? Defending versus infidels. That would be why. Legalism 5. Can finally change my vassal obligation laws again. put some commanders in charge here so that we can win this battle without too much trouble, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna win. Gored to death by a boar. I was going to say that doesn't sound like a death sound I'm familiar with. Okay. He is... No, that's not the guy who's at war with me. It's this guy. We'll go and try to deal with that. Gonna intercept some of his armies again. We will throw the apostate in the dungeon. She is one of Lucifer's own, apparently. My cousin. Sure. Get a lot of money out of that. Sold that. Does he pay me anything if I win this jihad? Yeah, he gives me 260 gold. And almost, this war's almost over. There we go. We've won the Shia Jihad for Arabia. I didn't realize we controlled Ray. When did that happen? Probably whenever I wasn't even looking. My vassals conquered that. Lifted the next communication. We'll go ahead and assault these. It should only take one, really, I think. Oh, no, I'm wrong. In honor of the Empire's recent victory, it would be appropriate to hold a triumph in the capital for heroic soldiers who fought in the campaign. Yes. Continue to assault. End this war too. There we go. That's over. Give me money. These guys can go back to my land. Mighty triumph is held at the Hippodrome to celebrate the brave generals and soldiers who brought defeat to the enemies of the Empire. The people cheer as trumpeters lead a long procession that includes parading soldiers, carts filled with the spoils of war, and cages holding captives from the recent campaign. Pelagio the Shadow has declared his own war for the Umayyad Empire. So they're dealing with a revolt war right now. I have one more year until, or less than a year, before I can, well, no, then it still has to be approved by my council, doesn't it? My council will approve a holy war against them right now. they'd approve a holy war against either of them. Okay. Duchy of Champagne. No, Duchy of Baden. Holy War for Baden. And also a holy war for something else. Oh, my vassal won his holy war in Toledo. Let's just declare a holy war for Badhouse as well. So I'm going to have 2 wars going at the same time. Wait a minute, who is this? This is Al Jazeera, this is also Al Jazeera. Okay, disband that. Then re-raise here. No, go that way. The ones in Italy will all go north. The ones that I can raise in Italy, anyway. $30,000 seems reasonable. Although they have 17,000 right there. Let's go for it. Okay, so it seems like they are going to 14th of September and the 10th of September. So once this battle is won, okay. Once that battle is won, I can move these guys freely into that. So 10th of September. Go. On the 4th of October, we won't make it, will we? Before those guys are. Nope. Bad idea. The Dancing Plague. Something very strange is happening in the county of Macran. It all started with one peasant dancing in the streets, but soon there were dozens of them, and now there are hundreds, men, women, and children alike. Musicians are playing joyous tunes all day and all night, and peasants barely have time to eat or sleep. The dancing has gone on for days, and people have started to collapse from exhaustion. It seems as if dancing is spreading at an alarming rate, with groups of dancing people setting off in the direction of other towns. This is truly an unprecedented situation. Okay. We're just throwing all troops at it, aren't we? We'll retreat for now. Can negotiate with that guy. We're not going to. Negative 21 war score. We can recover from that. Where's his army? Going Alcantara. Let's deal with that army. I don't know why they turned toward me now. It could have just kept going the way they were and been fine. Assault there. What is this war? Right, it's a claim war. Advisor. Go with him. And we're going to win that battle. We seem to have recovered from consumption. We'll take our army there now. Where is the Empire of Hispania's new capital? It is right there. Just funny to me because it's a single barony. It's not even a county holding or a county capital holding. Alright, little over a month before we are of age. Okay, split the army in half, have one go to Pfalz and have one go to Metz. And in the immortal words of Frosty the Snowman, happy birthday. And I got a crappy intrigue education. The crappiest education I probably could have gotten. Diplomacy is still my best score. Gruminaire. And I'm going to take a theology education starting off, I think. Okay, do that. Let's find... Okay, so... Find a husband. Strong. Actually, sort by stewardship, because we kind of need that right now. $28. Don't think. Go with yes on a great house. They'll still say yes. He's the relative of a duke. Alright, so we have 8 out of 5 on our domain limit right now. And in May, I can change a law. Go ahead and assault here, I guess. Six days left here. Two days. %. Please get out. Good. He wants out. For a single county. I didn't credit it when my maid claimed to have heard that Count Amory can't sleep because he's constantly thinking of me, but now all my friends are saying it too. Fool, I am a married woman. Or how flattering. It will never happen. Wait a day. Now he wants out. Disband the armies. And now bottom. Let's create that duchy. Finally. And I want someone of my religion and culture to grant the county of Bottom to. And then we'll give it to the despot of Croatia, provided he's not in any kind of revolt. And Baden. He'll get the duchy. This is held by the Pope, right? It is. Okay. Search court for my dynasty. I know there's a kid, somebody here who's a guy who can get land. So I'm going to grant him the county of Alcantara. And I don't feel like giving it to him right now. So who's the next weakest one after him? Ireland. Transfer that guy. That's not what it was. Oh, he doesn't even... I can't even get the duchy right now. This guy is the one that I wanted to give that land to. Anyway, we'll give this kid the counties now. Okay, so we're 8 out of 5 domain limit. Before I do anything else, let's go on a pilgrimage. Let her rot. We will, of course, go to Jerusalem. Court chaplain Pope Sergius II found a heretic at my court. Demanded that I would banish the heretic and make sure the heretic would never return on a pain of death. Andronicus is banished to Tamilakam. Sure, banish him. Okay. So the Pope is a loyalist. Who would be the cheapest ones to buy favors with? Oh, he's unloyal. 400. 400 probably going to be the minimum. 600. 463, that's not too bad. 552, and wait for it, 1300. So, I'm going to buy favors with these 3. Oh, never mind, he's got conflicting interests. We'll buy a favor from him for however much it was, 680. I'm sat next to Baroness Gamgabai at a dinner, and she tells me about a family of Easterners who was attacked in her capital, Pradesthana. They will never see their friends and relatives again. They were Easterners. And I want to call in his council support. My husband is my regent. Call in his council support. Call in his. The old wooden bridge has carried many pilgrims in its day. It creaks suspiciously as you step on it. 30 gold for charitable, I'll take it. You spent the last days of your journey on water. The vessel you are traveling on rocks gently in the breeze as the sailors go about their business. Being on board a ship is quite unlike being on land. So much is different, so many strange words for all the things here. Starboard, abaft, aground, what does it all mean? Fascinating, take the opportunity to learn, or I will spend my time in prayer. Let's spend our time in prayer. During the last couple of days, you have made company on the road with a holy knight on his way to the same destination. You have lively and interesting conversations, and you find that you have many things in common. We have a new friend, this guy. We've arrived at Jerusalem, and we got zealous. Which increases the opinion of everybody else who has zealous and is of my religion. So let's go to council consideration on this, and they'll mostly say yes. I think I had one character too many, didn't I? Maybe not. No, that was right. So now I have 5 years before I can abolish council power again. My vassals are not going to be too happy about me doing that, probably. Really? I'm surprised that no one dislikes that I lowered council power. Let's give this guy some money and demand that he converts. And I'm actually going to give this to somebody else. And then maybe someday we'll take it back. Probably by killing him. And I'll also give this away, I think. The Barony of Anagni. That puts me 1 over my domain limit. I am Empress Eusebia the Young, which is going to be a funny moniker whenever I'm old. Right, there are some things that I need to do. So, I never gave that to anybody? So that's something I really do need to do, is look for, so the Duke of Tripolitania is somebody who, Duke of Gwynedd, transfer the Duke of Gwynedd to him, if I can. There we go. I still don't understand how he is one of my strongest ones whenever he... Well, I don't understand how he's a powerful vassal when his number of troops is one of the lowest. I don't get that. Alright, well, that's fine. I want to see other vassals. Tripolitania is in a revolt war. Count of Bordeaux. Still can't usurp that. Asturias de Santillana. We can create that one. Duchy of Castile. How much of my empire is Greek right now? So much of it that did not start out as Greek. There's even Greek in India. And in Germany. Saxony specifically. Are there any... Yeah, she was French. I want somebody to make this kid Greek, if I can. Gregarious, and hopefully diligent. There's one. And I want to go back to my vassals. I already checked Bordeaux. I don't think we can create the Duchy of Holland yet. Yeah, we're 2 counties away from doing that. Can't usurp the Duchy of Galera either. Count of Sticht, Worcester. Now that one, I know we can create, because we control 100% of it. Kingdom of Galicia and Kingdom of Galicia and Serbia are the same. He's still weak though. And Friesland, Surrey, Govedan. So that's going to be the one that plagues me now that Baden has been taken. I'm hoping that somebody will attack the Umayyads like right now. Or their rebellion. Somebody do one of those 2 things. Or both. Both would be good. He's only got 5,000 troops right now. Alright, well, we are finally 16. And, can I take hunting as a female? Huh, I am kind of surprised by that. Anyway, when I get the chance, I'm going to switch over to a family focus because I'd like more diplomacy. And the charitable thing helps. But I do need actually that's the other thing. Before I end this episode, let's go to our court. Go to not in prison. And not my religion. Demand his conversion. No, he's a true believer. He's also a true believer. She will probably never want to convert. She's frail and chaste, but I will have her get married. And now I want to search my realm for people who are rulers, not my religion. We'll sort by that. He sucks. He's still a true believer too. And we're waiting on his conversion. Let's go back down to speed 4 now. And good. Now let's go to any religion, and then not my culture. So she's the only king level vassal who is French. Or who is not Greek, I should say. Which meaning she's the only one I really want to and need to convert. That way she converts the vassals under her. And it sucks that most of her land in the de jure kingdom of Wallachia is actually already Greek. Whatever. Anyway, we are now free to declare war on whoever we want without intervention from the council, especially since I changed the war declaration council decision. And in a few years I will pass the absolute rule law as well, which means I will probably be assassinating the people I granted land to. It might not be a bad idea to take intrigue focus after this, so I can maybe upgrade my try to get my education trait higher, but I don't know. We're not too bad of a character. Like, aside from our education trait, we're okay. We've got ambitious and gregarious, charitable's awesome, and zealous is pretty good. Well, other way around. Charitable's pretty good, zealous is awesome. Possessed, we'll see. Possessed has a tendency to lead towards heresy, I think, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. Anyway, we can finally go back to progressing to the ultimate goal of this game, which is world conquest.